I hope y'all used your Sunday off to get a little extra rest because this week it's time for the big one, baby. We're going to Talladega. But calm down. It's only Wednesday, okay? We still have a few more days to rest up. And I've got some news to share, so let's get into it. Happy Wednesday, y'all. It's your girl, Jessie Punch. Welcome to NASCAR Daily. And I mentioned news. Yeah, this morning, NASCAR officially dropped the info for this year's AllStar Race. Once again this year, it's all going down at North Wilkesboro Speedway, but the All-Star Race isn't a points-paying race. It does pay out $1 million, though. So because of that, the format's different. It's funky, really, and it changes from year to year. This year's format has a couple of new additions, including 50 extra laps to the race, plus a little extra competition between the manufacturers, and even something called a promoter's caution that could definitely shake things up towards the end of the run. So, highly recommend going and checking out the changes to this year's format. You can see it all on NASCAR.com. Like I said before, we're going to Talladega this weekend. And although Talladega is a wild card, to say the least, here are a few drivers that I recommend keeping an eye on this weekend to potentially find some success. Always watch Ryan Blaney. Anytime you're going to Talladega, you gotta watch the 12. He's a three-time winner there. I don't think that Blaney really needs much convincing when it comes to potentially being successful at Talladega. However, one driver that I always keep an eye on when we go to super speedways is Justin Haley. He's incredibly talented on this style of racetrack. Plus, Spire Motorsports has shown a ton of potential this year, and Justin had a stellar run at Bristol, so wouldn't be surprised to see him carry some of that momentum into a place where I know he's excited to run confidently. Also, Bubba Wallace, one of his two wins of his career came here at Talladega. And although the results of his season so far don't seem the most consistent, he does have some incredibly promising finishes. And if there was ever a week for this 23 team to put together a complete day and pull off a win, I think it could be this weekend at Talladega. Mark your calendars for June 12th because we officially have a release date for American Thunder. That's right, the documentary American Thunder that followed NASCAR and Garage 56's 2023 entry to Le Mans is officially coming out. We've been waiting years to see this. This is an 18-month process to get this car ready to take on the big event, and they followed the team through every single step of the way. And now we can watch it all through American Thunder, coming out on June 12th. Catch it on Prime Video. Well, it may not be May just yet, but things are already starting to heat up over there in Indianapolis. Testing for the Indy 500 kicks off today, and Kyle Larson is running the double once again this year, so he will be doing a refresher test for a few hours in the middle of the day. Excited to keep up with Larson again this year, not only in this testing and this prep that leads up to it, but of course, the madness that is the greatest day in motorsports. Well, that's all I got for y'all this week, but Mamba will be back with you guys here tomorrow on the Daily. So be sure you're tuning in on NASCAR's YouTube page, listening as a podcast, or you can catch us on the NASCAR channel on Tubi. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.